She looked money. Pearls, everything, fucking Rolls Royce looking car. And this motherfucking bitch was...
Oh, she was munching?
Oh,
like
what the fuck?
Aggressive.
Why aggressive? Welcome back to another episode of Careful Boys. All right, hey, Nick.
How you feeling, Nick? How you doing, Nick?
Feeling pretty hip hop, if you ask me, brother.
All right, would you rather live in a Cantonese neighborhood or mainland China neighborhood?
In America?
In America.
Are they both the middle class?
Yeah, what class are they?
Because that's going to be different.
Just straight up Mandarin or Cantonese, I think I'd rather live with some Cantonese folks.
Okay, lower middle class Cantonese or upper middle class Mandarin?
And what kind of Mandarin?
I feel like that's the same
Like
kind of...
mainland Mandarin or Taiwanese Mandarin? Because they're all different, dude.
Mainland.
Mainland? I think I stay Cantonese neighborhood, I think.
Me too.
Why? What do you got against mainland Chinese people?
They're just dirty.
Bart,
Dirty, lawless, fucking scoundrels.
Shitting on the streets.
Yeah, I can't be doing
what's
that
an
shit.
offense that you see them doing, you could see them doing while living in a neighborhood, like over and over again, a common occurrence?
I could totally see like one of these mainland fucks is like a Uber driver, right? And every day he comes out, he pulls out of the driveway, he just bumps into a couple of cars and then just fucking drives off.
But it's a rich neighborhood, though.
Thinking it's okay. Like, no need to leave a note or whatever. And every day you're just like, what the fuck? Why is my car getting more and more scratches and shit? And for them, it's like, oh, what's the big deal? I'm just drive out here. What is it? You know, it's like, just a little, what's up, boo boo here, boo boo there, whatever.
Is this common? Because me and Smack went to some Korean barbecue place here. And while we were like in the waiting area, there was a family also waiting. They were obviously Chinese. I don't know if they're mainland. But the mom, who was she was like a young, fit, like very pretty mom, really pretty Chinese dress, picking the shit out of her nose.
Oh, that's mainland for sure.
That's true. That's the thing.
That's mainland for sure.
Public?
Yes.
Just digging like a motherfucker?
Digging.
Pinky finger?
Not even like discreetly or quickly. Like the whole just
No
digging.
shame.
No shame.
Flicking it.
I even told Smack, I'm like, are you seeing the same shit I am? Yeah. And we're clearly like I'm sitting like as close as Anthony is to me. We're like that distance, and me and Smack are both just looking dead at her,
and she don't care.
She doesn't give a shit.
Where were you guys?
What, Korean barbecue place?
At a Korean barbecue place? She was a Chinese lady at a Korean barbecue place?
Yeah.
Maybe it's still like this is more our territory.
It's a sign of dominance.
But like, is that like what the hell is that?
They just have a different sense of civilization, I think.
Yeah.
Because she was so like poised and like pretty looking. She didn't look like a slob.
She was like all elegant.
Yeah.
Hi, that's a big one.
And she wasn't loud. She was just normal.
Maybe just getting a booger out is just a different realm, you know?
The way my dad explained it to me is communism came to China and then wiped out all culture, right? They burned all those books on Confucianism.
Oh, that's the Shen Yun explanation.
All that stuff, right? So you wipe it, you reset the Chinese mind. And then so that's why mainland Chinese, they have to relearn culture. So they adopted a lot of Western philosophy. So maybe the fitness is Western, the clothes is Western, but they haven't gotten to the manners yet, which is why they still fart and shit in public.
Etiquette was last?
Yeah.
They fart and shit.
But that's why the Chinese speakers in other countries, they don't do that stuff because they didn't get wiped out by communism.
So, okay, pre-communism, they weren't picking their nose in public?
No.
But post-communism, they were?
Yeah. Because they turned into monkeys. So pre-communism,
Hard reset.
It's like Wakanda, dude. It's like the lost city of Atlantis.
pre-communism, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, same amount of bowing, right? Same amount of bowing. Like you go to Taiwan, they bow. Taiwanese people, they bow still. Everyone, same amount of bowing, same amount of Confucianism. Communism comes, then half of the Chinese speakers turn into fucking Chinese monkeys. So now they're fucking picking their nose and farting and doing all kinds of shit like that. That's my dad's explanation.
Though I didn't get the whole like not standing in lines thing, right? Because like if you outside of China, like you go to Singapore, Malaysia, Australia, anywhere where there's like a Chinese community, they follow the rules when there's lines. No one's cutting each other, whatever, right? But like mainland Chinese would all cut in lines all the time.
Yeah.
And they got beef with the mainland Chinese too.
I think that's also a byproduct of like being like, 15+% of the world's population, the global, right? Because like no matter how sick an etiquette or like dude, all these countries, they all stand in line. It's like all your country added together is maybe only one city for us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's.
So you mean the line cutter's not normal in mainland China?
I think
it's just those line cutters. There's more of them because the population's big.
I think both.
I see.
People in Taiwan and Hong Kong don't act like that.
But they were also governed in completely different ways for a long time, like you said, though, right?
They didn't get the reset.
Like Hong Kong specifically also was under British for 99 years. Like they're learning a whole different set of stuff.
I was watching this thing about the reason why they don't care, like the whole it's more about me, is because the famine shit from the communism. Because if you don't like fight for your place in line, you just die.
Yeah.
So everyone is like, I gotta get on that train. It's the last
what
train.
you can get.
Yeah.
Oh, scarcity. Scarcity.
I gotta get that bag of rice. If I don't get it, I'm gonna fucking die, So that's what, to me, that makes sense when you see them at the buffet. And I think it's funny when it's like they're waiting for the crab legs, and when the crab legs come out, they're fucking fighting like it's Black Friday and shit. And I was like, and then you see the table, they don't even eat it all. So I was like, oh, that's crazy. But it's that mentality of like, if I don't get that grain of rice, we die.
What about picking the boogers at Korean barbecue though?
They got to eat them.
I just feel uncomfortable.
You told us a story before about like you were at some kind of field trip when your mom was there and she farted in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Did she explain why?
No, that was at Boy Scouts.
Oh, Boy Scouts. Okay.
But my mom is just in her own world.
So you told her like, hey, why'd you fart? Did you say that?
Well, first she denied it. And then I was like, no, everyone fucking heard you. And then she guilt tripped me. She was like, what? So you want me to have like a fucking stomach ache all day?
Try to gaslight her gas, dude.
She's like, I can't control it. She's like, I just moved to the side and it slipped out. And I'm like, so what is it? You're going to have a stomach ache or you didn't fart at all?
Maybe in the world of like over efficiency and lack of emotions, maybe it's like, it's almost right to be like, is that really a big deal?
What you mean?
Things like farting in public or burping or like flicking out a booger or something.
Well, yeah.
Maybe in the grand scope, it's like, is that really a big deal?
Well, I guess the thing is, if you're trying to be a collectivist mindset, then every room you go into, you try to read it, right?
I think it's a big deal for us. Yeah, for sure. Being like, this is the country, this is the society and the culture and the etiquette that we grew up on. So assimilating to other people when you're in their fucking territory, absolutely. But I'm just saying, like, I could understand how, like, if everybody in their country.
The thing I don't understand is that, like, if you're this lady, right, and she's like probably around my age or maybe a little older, and if she can pick her nose like that in front of everybody and not even detect for a little bit that that's off, it's in fucking Chinese movies that's funny.
That's
like,
true.
It's already in your culture that that's not normal.
Yeah.
So, like, when they're doing that in the fucking movies your country makes, why aren't you not seeing that's the same shit?
That's true.
That's what I don't get. I'm like, you know that's comic relief.
And then on the if we like kind of extrapolate it, if she's okay with this, that's not a big deal. Then maybe her scratching her armpits and smelling is not a big deal. Then her fucking like smelling her pussy is not a big deal. Then what is a big deal?
I also like the idea of taking this one singular incident and then generalizing the entire population.
I don't know where the ignorance of that came from, is what I'm saying. Like,
The other day, I was at the gym and there was a guy. We have a big old window and there's a lot of traffic that goes by. There was a guy that was parked. It was a white kid. He was probably like 20 to 30, right? This dude was digging bugs, munching on bugs, dude.
Ugh.
And he was doing it for so long where I was the only one in the gym. I was looking around to be like, is anyone else seeing this? So I was like, this is, and it was like, and there's a lot of traffic. So he was at the light for like 3 minutes, long enough for me to like watch him for a while. He's in his car.
Oh, okay.
But then it's like, it's not like you got tinted windows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I can see you, someone else is watching too.
That's his
I
kink,
pull up
baby.
my phone.
That's
I
his
start
kink.
filming. I got like 10 seconds of him just eating bugs, dude.
oh,
If I'm in my car,
I think that's a human thing.
I'm digging for bugs.
Digging,
But
but
you're not
eating?
eating-
I'm not eating- I'm not eating.
munching
No,
bugs,
no,
dude.
I saw a fucking disturbing thing in this was on the west side by Beverly Hills, right? A lady like in a fucking, she looked like Corilla DeVille, like white lady. She looked money, pearls, everything, fucking Rolls Royce looking car. And then it was me and that DJ Justin. We were looking over because it was like at a stoplight, and this motherfucking bitch was
Oh, she was munching?
What the
Aggressive.
fuck?
Aggressive.
Why aggressive?
Because she's got to go now. There's a small window.
We were just looking at each other like, what the fuck? And she don't care. She's just
Sick.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
That shit's nasty.
not even like a person who's on autopilot, like like that. Not like she's just fucking. And I was like, dude, this is fucking crazy.
She probably went to China and learned it was okay.
I think that was like she was having like a mental breakdown,
Oh,
like,
God, yeah,
just
probably.
fucking nut. Like, but she looked so elegant.
What if she's on the way somewhere that she needs to be like real proper? She's like, I got to get these boogers out, but there's nowhere else to put them.
Oh, don't empathize with her, dude. That's crazy.
My suspicion, my theory is that I don't think this lady is ignorant to the fact that that's gross. I think she did read the room and she's like, you ain't nobody.
Yeah. I think you're right on that.
Everyone's beneath her. So it's like, you're not nobody I need to impress.
You're my peasant.
Like, why should I be in good behavior in front of you? I think that's how she's saying it.
It's kind of a sick thought room to have.
So I'm like, if you're just doing that and you can see the eye line,
I'm wearing Versace, dog. I could pick my bugs in public.
I think it's like, it's that thing of like,
Power play.
who is you?
Yeah, that is
I
the
got
biggest.
red bottoms.
That is like a crazy juxtaposition when you go to like you see like those baller ass stores, and then the mainland Chinese go in there. They do buy the most expensive shit, but they don't act like anybody else that's in that store. Everyone's acts money. They have like manners or whatever. And then these fools are fucking digging in their ass.
Yeah, buying Rolexes with their ass hand.
Yeah, and they're like exactly, and they're buying like 3 of them.
Smell their
4 of
fingers.
them.
Let me see that one.
You're like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Those are the same Asian dudes that are like walking right back out of that store and they got a booger, so they're just mid street. They're like, and they just blow that shit.
That's crazy. The freaking
That's
rocket,
skills.
the snot rocket
I've been seeing people do snot rockets recently, and I don't like that.
at jujitsu.
No, just randomly.
Oh god,
Like random places, like a barbershop I went to. One of the barbers walked out, just shot a snot rocket, and I was like, "What the fuck, bro? Who does that?"
You do it without it getting stuck on your nose.
That's what I'm thinking too, because it's a risky move, bro.
That's why it's a rocket, man. You got propulsion technique. Yeah.
And a guy with a deviated septum, I don't even know how you push one
You have
out.
to know how much pressure you got going on in there.
Crazy move.
to make it go all the way out clean.
It reminds me of like, I feel like the Chinese thing is like just a level higher, but I feel like white guys always fucking spit on the ground, and I don't like that shit either.
Yeah.
That's like the white version of that same thing.
Dip in or something.
Or even just for some reason, they just go and they just spit on the ground. I'm like, bro, in front of people? That's
I picked up
fucking
that bad habit from
wild.
smoking.
We used to work at a gym with this dude, and every 2 minutes he'd go, just like that in the gym.
And he wouldn't spit?
No.
Why?
And all his clients would act like it's normal, like they would, and we would all kind of like, we were like, that's so fucking weird, and we would just all be like,
So he's just like swallowing?
You
I
might
don't
need
know
some
what the
Mucinex or
oh,
something.
hey,
Yeah, Mucinex.
I don't care what it is, do it in the privacy of your own space, bro.
Some people got those ticks and then they don't know that they're doing it.
But honestly, come on, dude, get it together.
I think you know you're doing it. You just don't think it. You don't think that room deserves better.
That type of personality is like everyone else acts like this is my space, and you're just main character syndrome.
Because we all have that same reflex, I think, when you enter a new room. You're on your best behavior.
But when we're by ourselves, that's when we're disgusting.
Yeah.
That's when I'm blowing snot rockets.
Like, I'm not going to scratch my nuts in front of people I just met.
That's why I'm picking noses, brother. Okay. I'm not munching bugs though. I'm not doing that.
That's a mental problem.
Come on, dude.
Especially the way he did it.
Yeah.
That was
That made me
crazy.
nervous, dude.